Okay. How's everybody doing? Woo! This is about watching your budget. Because Christmas is around the corner. I've got to curb my spending. I've got to curb my spending. Too much borrowing and lending. Hope you hear the seriousness in the message that I'm sending. I got to curb my spending. I've got to curb my spending. Too much borrowing and lending. I wanted to promise my kids at Christmas they wouldn't forget, but little did I know I'd wind up in debt. Now I'm in trouble, right up to my neck. Can't even go to the bank to write a decent check. It seems my funds are undernourished. If I had money then I would have flourished. I wouldn't have followed my kids if they gave them begging and pleading. I wouldn't have followed them if I knew where this was leading. This is leading to the road of wreck and ruin. Come on, you need to think with your mind, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay within budget, but when you got a thin line, how do you judge it? It's really hard to say no, but this year I think I have to give it a go. Yeah, I know they're getting bored, but you know what? New toys I can't afford. And I'm sorry to be rough, but you know what? Times ain't easy, times are tough. Now I'm living on the breadline, wondering if I'm gonna go through the deadline. But I don't understand. None of this goes according to plan. Never like that. Nope. Gonna curb my spending, curb my spending. Take too much borrowing, all of the lending. Curb my spending, curb my spending. I guess my old ways are now what I'm amending. Curb my spending, curb my spending. Hope you hear the seriousness of the message that I'm sending. Curb my spending, curb my spending. Don't you see, times are hard. The bank manager says pick a card. Tries to act just like a magician. I told him I didn't have funds to begin with, but he won't listen. And these people won't leave me alone. Providence on the phone, how about a loan? How am I supposed to repay it? Yeah, I shouldn't have said it out loud, but I just had to say it. Just in order to cut this whole cost. So I'm telling you exactly what it is that I got. Now I'm angry, now I want to lash out. Put the card in the machine, can't get no cash out. Can't splash out or even treat myself. Whatever I want to do, I defeat myself. I don't know how I'm gonna recover. Man, sometimes I can't be bothered. I gotta curb my spending. I gotta curb my spending. Too much borrowing and lending. Hope you hear the seriousness of the message that I'm sending. I gotta curb my spending. I gotta curb my spending. Try to be serious and stop pretending, man.
Yes, I know there was a problem, but I failed to ignore it. Soon as I saw it go forward, I just decided to draw it. That means I'd deal with it later on. Thought that I would get back there, but I was wrong. Now I'm being chased by bailiffs, trying to ring my friends up. Is there someone I can stay with? Because at the moment, my home and also my roof is about to disappear. And to tell you the truth, I don't know exactly how to explain it to my kids. Tell me if you was in my shoes, what would you have did? Basically, I kept it under the sunder, but now my kids are worried and no wonder. Cause daddy's getting frightened, and he can't breathe because his belt needs tightening. And now I can't really say what I want to do today. Will I learn my lesson? Heaven only knows. All I'm doing is buying music and buying new clothes. Man, I got more in my wardrobe, but I don't understand exactly what. I can't break the code, and I'm trying my best to resist. Tell me, can you relate to something like this? Put yourself in debt. And what part of that didn't I get?
You gotta curb your spending. You've gotta curb your spending. Too much borrowing and lending. Hope you hear the seriousness of the message that I'm sending. I gotta curb my spending, but it seems like worries never ending. Thank you.
I'll try.
Cool, thanks. Okay, next song goes like this. This is what my mother labelled me when I was younger. I never knew back then what it meant, but now I'm getting a slight premonition.
I know exactly why she called me this from day one.
And it goes like this. I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. That was a nickname I was given. Cause in the nightmarish way I was behaving, but then I got all the attention that I have been craving. Me and Mommy's little Wes Craven.
You're evil.
I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. My dad said, look, things are bad, things are rotten. If you carry on, you're spoiling him rotten. If you carry on, then there's a slight danger. What you're doing is warning him for his behaviour. How is he supposed to learn? Not my dad at that point wasn't really concerned. He was too busy at the bar getting pissed, making out his problem really didn't exist. Need to go and take me to a psychologist, because we need to find exactly what his problem is. But they just couldn't see. Mommy's Wes Craven, that was me. I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. That was a nickname I was given. Because of the nightmarish way I was behaving, but then I got all the attention I had been craving. Me and Mommy's little Wes Craven.
Go ahead and report me.
I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. This Christmas I'm being not nice, naughty to the hill. Did what I did and I showed a picture guilt. It was young when I hit upon a scheme. Wonder what would happen if I started to scream. Wonder what would happen if I caused a stroke. Or would she buy me at the shop in order to make me stop? But I had this all in mind, trying to look for reasons I can't find.
Well, I don't know what to suggest. He's rolling around on the floor, but I think he's acting possessed. I think you need to bring an exorcist to this.
So I don't know exactly how I'm doing this, but I've just gotta live up to expectations even though they are low.
If you conceivably in this evil, you give it a go.
I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. That was the nickname I was given. Cause of the nightmarish way I was behaving, but then I got all the attention that I have been craving. Me and Mommy's little Wes Craven. No longer a bundle of joy. I was Mommy's little Wes Craven.
Evil seed, bad boy. Not really good at all.
And I don't know why she gave me that nickname, but over the years I guess it grew with me. So I'll be Mommy's little Wes Craven to the day that I die. I could be scratching my head a million years from now, still not understand why. I was Mommy's little Wes Craven. Thank you. Woo! Next song.
See, my mother said that what I needed was therapy.
But I had to tell her like this. It goes like this. I don't need no behavioural therapy, no group therapy, no hypnotherapy. This right here is the only therapy I'll ever need. Because music is my therapy, my music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, you know music is always there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy.
Put that in that pattern in, I need you to acknowledge me carefully.
Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. I'm a therapy, you're recommending deep down and you're staring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. All I gotta do is try to find an analyst, or maybe find a smarter way for me to try to handle this. Dismantling, that means remove brick by brick. But I thought a positive movement in my life would do the trick. But my doctor just does not really listen, and he's got a nerve to call himself a physician.
You don't get it.
You never will. But I only have to tell you how I feel, cause music is my therapy, my music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, music's always there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Put down that pattern pen, I need you to listen to me carefully. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. I'm a therapy, you're recommending deep down if you're staring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. You understand exactly the way that I'm feeling with, because these are the problems from day to day what I'm dealing with. It's got a healing property, but you ain't listening probably. Dealing with logic, but you're doing it logically. You ain't even getting it. Rather than seeing me make progressions, you just want to keep upsetting it. Do you want me to justify it? Nah, music is my therapy and I stand by it. It made me the man I am today, but it seems like you don't listen to a word I have to say. And the only time you ever show me any ounce of respect is when I turn up at your office and offer you a big fat check. Do you think that this music really is unhealthy? Well, put it this way, I ain't here to make you feel wealthy. me to book another appointment. Why would I return to the scene of the crime? Just to add more disappointment. Music is my therapy, my music is my therapy. If it wasn't for my therapy, you know that you've been scaring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Don't know what you're talking about, man, I just think you're being unfair to me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. This is the only therapy I need. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Music comes into my life and there grows the seed. From the seed I started sprouting. Even tried to block all the abuse and the shouting. But you don't see my movements of progression. You don't want to see me get better, do you? You want me to languish in depression. Music is my therapy, my music is my therapy. When I go home later, don't you know it's always been there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Never overseen of the dosage, so I use it so sparingly. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. All the damn difficulties in my life, music is repairing me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. If it wasn't for my music, I'm not sure just exactly where I'd be. Woo! Okay, this will be the last song. This is going to be quite a sad song. Because one of my friends committed suicide on Thursday. And I was told that what I should do is write songs or put how I feel in a letter. But because music is my therapy, this deals with it better. Bear with us. Okay, here we go. Hopefully. Okay. This should be it. Sorry about the delay. One thing you've got to realise is that life is fragile. And it's easy to break. But what do you do when the person that means the most to you doesn't let you in? It goes like this. I would have helped you if I could, but you never let me know exactly what was going through your mind. And I know people say that grievance is a healing process of great distance. Truth is, I don't think I've got enough time. Not today, here tomorrow. Doesn't matter about the tears of sorrow. And I'd do anything to have you back. It's like a sudden attack. It hit me like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. I wanted to help, but there was nothing I could do. You wouldn't let me know what was in your subconscious, so I had to deal with the nonsense. And if it's for somebody else, all I wanted to do was offer help, but you just wouldn't take it. I told you had potential and you would make it, but it just wasn't going in. And you was hearing voices, and I guess in actual point of fact, that made up your choices. Remember, you may be gone tomorrow, but remember, make the most of life while you're here today. Gone tomorrow, here today. Hear the knowledge in the words of which I say. Hear the words of which I spout. If you're ever in darkness, let me help you out. That's what I wanted to say, but you went before I had the chance. I don't know how to deal with this, because it's raw emotion like this. Coming back from an open mic, had a text, although we knew what it was like. Got the signal as soon as on the tube. I wanted to answer you, but I had no time to lose. Got home, then it hit me like a bolt of lightning. Man, the future can be frightening. I'm trying my best just to get all this pain and this anguish somewhere off my chest, and I'm trying my best to hold it all together. But what you did really pushed me to the tether. I don't know how to react when when every fibre of my being only wants you back. And if you were here, right here today, I hope you listen to what I gotta say, cause I don't want you to do the same thing as she did. So Ingrid, if you're hearing me, why did you do it? Why did you tell me was something that was wrong? There might have been something I could have done, but you just wouldn't let me in. Now the grievance process begins. Sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying. Realising day by day I'm slowly dying. Sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying, trying to get myself away from it. I'm trying, sobbing, crying, sobbing, crying. Realising every day I live I'm dying. But you're here today to make it worthwhile. And if you could put a certain feeling in somebody's heart, or unearth a smile, hear the words of which I say. You may be gone tomorrow, but you're still alive today. And that's all I wanted to say. Rest in peace, Ingrid. I may not have understood why you did it, and I guess I never will, but I just had to use my music to express exactly how I feel. Rest in peace. Thank you.